Howdy folks, Tex Grebner here with Tex Grebner Outdoors. Hope you guys are ready for your Tex Grebner Outdoors Saturday morning cartoon awesomeness. Because it's Illinois Archery season 2019, week number 14. That's right. We are 14 weeks into the high stakes game of whack-a-mole. Of course, I live in reality just like the rest of you, and so I really appreciate everybody that has actually gone to TexGrebnerOutdoors.com and checked out the Tex Grebner Outdoors merchandise. We have the Make It Weird sticker, the Make It Weird shirt. The Life Ain't Like the Pornos, Hunting Ain't Like the TV Show shirt, because by God ain't that the truth. It's even funnier because I have a lot of friends that are higher up in the outdoor industry. However, we also have my personal favorite, the Kill with Sticks shirt. If you guys are looking for a discount on all your tradlife supplies so that you can kill with sticks, you can go to threeriversarchery.com, check out their merchandise such as the reflective arrow wraps, lighted nocks, and of course, I really like the trophy Berlin bolts because I'm terrible at keeping track of an Allen wrench. They also sell Selway quivers, and you can show your support for Tex Grebner Outdoors by using Tex Grebner in your checkout. It does two things. It shows your support for this YouTube channel, and it also gives you a shipping discount because every little bit helps. Now, you don't have to be in good shape to be a good hunter, but as a hunter, you will never regret being in good shape. And so I strongly recommend that if you need motivation to continue your fitness journey, or you want to start a fitness journey that is geared around outdoor activities and functional strength and endurance, that you check out traintohunt.com, check out their online programming, and I hope to see you guys one of these days at a Train to Hunt National Championship or Train to Hunt Challenge event. Now we are 14 weeks into the season. Illinois has a very long deer season for archery. God knows I need it. Of course, it does get long on you when you go out day after day. But the question is, did I kill with sticks? One of these days, I'm going to learn not to record voiceover at 2 a.m. trying to tell a hunting story of a hunt where basically nothing happened. So I went into McKee's, and naturally, 30 yards from my stand, there was a bedded deer that there was no way that I was going to potato chip crunch my way down the ridge to get into position to get a shot at. And so the spike buck ran off. Of course, it didn't stop my imagination from turning squirrels into deer that were walking down the ridge behind me, giving me a heart attack. Because even when things are incredibly unlikely, there's always that chance. And you have to exist on that lie of hope. So, I wonder if any of you are still watching, because at this point, as I sit here listening to the squirrels, I would wonder, why the hell am I still here? Now, of course, there is also the fact that I love the Hemingway quote that the way to hunt is like the way to write, as long as there is you and pen and paper, ink, or any machine to do it with, and you feel a fool and you are a fool to do it any other way, because it is pleasant to hunt something that you truly want day after day and fail at the end of each day, but knowing that someday you will get your chance. But it is not pleasant to have a time limit by which you must get your kudu, or perhaps never get it, or perhaps never even see one. And so that quote was heavy in my mind as the season wound down. Got a lot of rain last night and a little snow this morning down here on the public land. Wind's blowing right. I'm going to see if I can't walk the bluffs and kill with sticks. The comedy of Chaucer's Canterbury Tales is particularly poignant when it comes to hunting. The comedy in Canterbury Tales comes from the fact that the English countryside is basically littered with the graves of saints. But yet these travelers want to go and visit Canterbury. And so the adventures that you find in your own backyard are much cheaper than the adventures that you can find 1,000 miles away. With that being said, the adventures that are 1,000 miles away aren't going to be much different in success rate than the adventures in your own backyard.
Getting out, second time this week. Probably going to be the last time because it's Friday today. And spent New Year's Eve over in Iowa at a burlesque show because, make it weird. Then got home and did some just normal everyday cowboy stuff. And now I'm heading out. I think I'm going to go down the hill, get across the creek if it's not too high, and sit in the shitty stand with the petrified coon shit that's just sitting underneath my stand platform on the tree limb. The hero's journey goes on. As far as I'm concerned, the whitetail curse remains unbroken. And it's really hard to even have a clue where to look for the deer. But it is a forlorn, gray day, hovering around freezing. And so I might as well just go have a look. I mean, the season's still going.
I don't begrudge people their successes. I am happy for them. But I am a big fan of paying your dues. And you cannot predict whitetail. I don't care what anybody tells you. Whitetail are wild and free, majestic creatures. You can make your plans, they'll make their plans, and they'll piss on your dreams. So you can't predict them. But you can learn the almost shamanistic skill of being able to read where they have been. And you can say, oh, well, trail cameras. Trail cam doesn't do crap if it's not where the deer are going to be traveling. And so you need to be able to read the land and look for traffic areas. And also, while I say that I don't begrudge people their successes, you don't learn anything in a show up and shoot kind of situation. But you do learn a hell of a lot if you have to learn through failure and be able to watch the animals do what they do. And I admit, I feel like successful hunters tend to be robbed of the excellent experience, the hypnotic entrancement of listening to the squirrels and listening to the ice forming in the creek and watching the ice form in the creek. And it's just so majestic, and it literally doesn't care about you, and you're just out there. Now, I mentioned knowing where they're going to be, where they want to be, and the problem is, right on cue, out from Crocker's Hollow, where I can't go in and get them, here came the deer.
Well, it snowed last night, and heading out to the stand, probably going to hunt the ragweed field on McKee's. I'm all wooled up. Beautiful, cold January snow day. But it's funny, and it's really funny. And I can't be the only person in the world to have ever had this feeling or felt like this. And it practically needs to be a meme, where when you're not out bow hunting, you wish you were out bow hunting. You think about it, you daydream about it, and you picture shamanistically in your head deer walking down your trail through the phantasmagoria of your mind, and you play things out in your head, and you just want to be out there, and you want to be out bow hunting. And then you get there, and 20 minutes goes by, You're sitting in the stand for 20 minutes and the phantasmagoria is washed away with nothing but cruel reality staring you in the face, and you think, why am I even out here? Anybody with any good sense quit hunting after Thanksgiving. But no, once more into the breach, dear friends.
What's nice about hunting on the snow is at least it looks pretty enough to make it worth being as cold as it is. Of course, it wasn't miserable. The wind was out of the right direction, and I scanned the field, seeing if I could make a stalk on any deer that were laid up along the field edges. Now, the tinkling of the snow blowing off of the limbs and landing on the other snow set my nerves on edge, along with the squirrels. Now, there was what looked like a bedded doe under a tree across the field, and I was about ready to get down and try and put a stalk on it, which would have been hilarious, because after another hour I realized when it didn't move that what looked like an ear was no more than a limb that had broken out of the top of the tree during the snowstorm. But right in the magic hour, I knew that deer were going to move. There was only one problem. Instead of skirting the cover on my side of the field and walking right past me, the deer was walking right past me 200 yards away on the wrong side of the creek. But ever vigilant, I sat until the last of light, because there's no reason, with the wind being right, that a deer might not happen by this very spot. No kill with sticks. Very sad hunty dosh. However, the truth is, I live in reality just like the rest of you. I can't make things happen. This is reality. Wile E. Coyote is still my spirit animal. Whitetail curse still in effect. But there's still some season yet to go. Hunting is a visceral mystery, and you never know what's going to happen on a hunt. And to tell you the truth, sometimes it's better to be lucky than be good, if it only needs to work once. So there's no reason that I can't be successful as long as I don't stay home. Of course, I'm not going to pretend like it's super fun going out knowing that the odds are against you, but there is a level of mental toughness in enduring an unsuccessful season without just saying, to hell with it, I'm not going out. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this week's episode of Tex Grebner Outdoors Illinois Archery season. As always, God bless all my sportsmen of America. Join the NRA to protect your rights. Please check out my friends over at threeriversarchery.com. Thank you very much to those of you involved in law enforcement and those who serve in the military. And thanks for watching Tex Grebner Outdoors. Wile E. Coyote is my spirit animal.